Hey there, this is a quick update on the Ultimate Google Ads sheet. So I've done a lot of brainstorming on how to make this thing work as best as possible, and I've created a little schematic of how it's going to work. So basically we have these like two really important pages. This is the landing page sheet and the campaign assignment sheet. So the landing page sheet is this one over here. Let me just hide that. Move this a little bit. Okay, so we got landing pages. So for each campaign, I want to have one landing page. And this is where I list all of my landing pages. But in order for me to know which landing page to assign to a campaign, when I come, it's going to be something like this, where I'm going to have the campaign names, the keyword, and then also have information about the other keywords. I want to know a little bit about the landing page so that I can assign it correctly. And not only that, I also need that information to do for my program to, it's called like exploding. So it would take information that I give it about one campaign and then create like potentially multiple campaigns or ad groups. So it does a lot of things. And so there's really like three, I want to say, big items. So the big items are like, okay, I have a landing page now. What places do I want to target with that landing page? And the other part is what, like, phone numbers. You want to associate like a phone number with a landing page. To do that, I'm going to create a businesses over here on the right, business services and products like grouping sheet where or pardon me, locations, like business locations. So I'm going to have that where I can say like, okay, I want all of these locations associated with this ad. Um, so that way, when I run the ads, if you're, let's say, in Santa Barbara, you might see like a Santa Barbara location, or if you're in San Diego, you'll see like a San Diego location when you're looking at the Google ad. And then we have, let's see, okay, we got locations. We covered um, so locations as in terms of like what areas do you want the ad to run in, and then business locations as in what are your physical locations, if any. And then we have business services. So this is important because we want to know what services, what products is this landing page trying to sell. So we kind of have this business info sheet where it lists all the services and products, but we're going to do a little bit more than that, which is what I want to show you now. So I tested it with this locations page, and I've done a little work on the locations page before, but this is a new one actually. It's called Locations Master, and it does a lot of things. So first I can search on it. So let's say I want to look up San Diego places. I'm going to come here and say search, and it's going to give me whatever it's going to give me. It should have given me something. Let's try that again. I might just need to clear out this. Let's see, clear search results. Okay. And let's try it again. That's interesting. Let's try Santa Barbara. That worked last time. I might just need to fix that. Okay, it seems that we have a little issue going on here. But anyways, it was working before, so I just need to like fix whatever glitch it has. But anyways, I found some places here that populated. They populated over here on the left, and then I would select them with a checkbox, and then I would click add to library. So I'd add them to this library over here. And once added to the library, what I can do is, let's say like click 3 here, and this would be like a grouping, and then I would give it a nickname. So I'd come to location tools, create new bundle, and I was going to say test bundle, click OK. Then it'll ask me for a description, test description, click OK, and then it's going to populate right over here, which is great. So now we have the nickname for it, description, and then this is an important part, the criteria IDs. These are the like kind of the key that tells you where to look to get the exact address for Google. That these are like the Google criteria IDs for addresses. So I have these little bundles. What do I do with them? So what I do is I come over to the, let's see, landing pages. And now I should be able to select that bundle. I might need to refresh the page. Oh, actually, I need to refresh the app script. Let me come here, app script. It's just, I want to show you that location tool thing. See location tools. Let's click run. Okay, and location bundler. Let's run that. And that should be it. So let's go back. Kind of want to show you that other tool because it's pretty cool. Let's see if it works now. Let's say search locations. There we go. Maybe it just needed to be restarted. Okay, now let's try San Diego. Click search locations. There we go. So we got the San Diego ones. Let's click a few just to show you how it works. And then I'm going to add to the library over here on the right. So this is like kind of like all the places that you might want to target with Google Ads. And then you can click them like I showed you before and then create bundles of them. And the bundling is important because I'm going to show you in a second. If we come over to here to the landing pages, let's assume you have like 500 landing pages. It's not impossible. Do you want to like click in here and then click every single location that you want to target for this one and then do that again and again and again for all of them? Nah. So what you want to do is you want to have like these sort of shortcut ones that are just have everything packed into it. So I would select this or whatever. But what's also cool is like, let's say, okay, SY Postal, what does that mean, right? It has a little window that shows you the places that associate with that. And I'll do it here too. Riviera, Brentwood, Sespe area places. So you're not in the dark. You'll be applying these and know exactly like, oh, okay, it means that. Okay, it means that. Um, Very powerful. So I'm very excited about this. And that was, I think, probably like the hardest step of this sheet was like figuring that out. The rest of the sheet should go, I think, pretty smoothly. So the idea is first I'm gonna take all these different little pieces of data. So we have, call outs. So for each landing page, I think I'll probably have call outs associated with it, or maybe for campaigns, we'll see. But they're likely just gonna like all feed into this landing page, and then you can select, and just like we've done here with groupings, there'll probably be a grouping for site links and call outs, because maybe you have a page for red sneakers and that has certain offer messaging, but then you have another one for blue jeans, and that's going to have different copywriting language. So you might have different groups of call out site links, and you're supposed to just have like, you can only fill out 20 of these, I believe. So you'll have those. And then, of course, for business locations, that's the extension for your business locations. So those are at the campaign level, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you could also like group them into a single landing page, and then it would apply once we have everything on this landing page sheet. We're going to come over here. This is my idea. So we're going to come over here to the campaigns, and then we're just going to assign like what landing page should go to this. And we'll look, okay, it's advertising for business. Okay. And then we'll select through the different landing pages and then pick the one that makes sense and then go down. So this is, a little bit manual, but there won't be too many here because so these are all going to be grouped into one. So basically take whatever this is and cut it in half, and that's probably what I'm going to see. So maybe like 10 campaigns or something, or could be 15. So it's not too bad. And in the future, I'll try to get, AI to do this for me. But just right now, I want to work with it and see how I like it. So now we got the landing page sheet. Then we can, select what landing pages to assign to those. This page will also be informed by a keyword grouping sheet, which is going to help create this campaign naming convention, along with a campaign details sheet. So these are over here. So campaign details, we're going to have like the Google Accounts ID. We're going to have a so business numbers, that's something I'm going to get rid of, but it'll have the tracking templates that are going to attach to the ends of the URLs. It's going to do a lot of heavy lifting and automatic, so it's going to really cut down on a lot of time and thought process, you know. So at the end of the day, I just want to be like writing the copy for these ads, and I don't want to be thinking about too much more. So like the ads, you know, where to place them, and that should be about it. And then let the code do the rest. Um, so once I have this, it'll create different sheets for me to upload. So there'll be like the campaign one, uh, which will probably look a lot like this. So I'll have like all of the ad copy and everything, and then like the final URL. And then we have the site links and callouts, which are associated with the campaigns. We have location extensions, which, you know, right here, that's what's helping create this. Call extensions, this is also helping with that because that's where we put the phone numbers. So that might be a little bit tricky because we're going to have a few different businesses potentially listed under a landing page. So if I had a landing page for, if I was a roofer, let's say Santa Barbara Roofing, maybe there's three, or maybe that's a bad example. Let's say dog grooming Santa Barbara. You might have like 3 locations in Santa Barbara where dog grooming happens. That's going to be attached to that specific landing page. But for the call extensions and telling AI like what phone number to show, that I might have to play around with. Um, but still, we've come pretty far, and you know, you don't need to put the phone number in the like meta descriptions of these ads. You can just list them as like call extensions like we have here, which is pretty typical. So um, maybe it's like not really a problem. Like we just don't have to have the phone number in the copy. They can be just a call extension that Google handles on its own. So that's what I'm working on. I got this one done, so I'm just gonna knock the rest of these out and then keep working. Should be pretty exciting.